Thank you, Barry. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. So I'm going to get right into it. Evaluating MaryT is Christian. Take it away, Christian.
Excellent. MaryT, in the theme of falling into fall, the quality of your speech was as unbelievable as the fact that the Tower of Pisa has not yet toppled over. Not only was your speech well organized, it was informational and entertaining. I really enjoyed the fact that you began with a question, grabbing our attention, and then you followed up with a quote to answer that question. That was textbook intro to a speech, and it was well executed. So you told us there can be people who test you or your leadership, people who teach you about leadership or about your leadership, and there's people who bring out the best in you. That's a great thing to keep in mind, and your speech is helping bring the best out in us. Your speed was perfect, clearly understandable. The volume was right there. You didn't go to 11 like I have seen you go to before. You were right at 5, and it was very enjoyable. Herd intelligence equals social dynamics. Your connection of the horses to, scientific terminology was very impressive, and it did keep my attention throughout the whole speech. Making those connections help us to make connections and really solidify your message in our minds. I would say one thing to keep in mind is you mentioned a CEO letting people go, and there wasn't really a tone change or kind of any type of facial change when you were mentioning that. So I would say slow down a bit and express a bit of sadness or some other type of emotion for us to internalize that. I loved the personal anecdote about being rejuvenated by non-predatory power. That was excellent. Also, the anecdote about matching needs to products was captivating. Those personal anecdotes really bring us into your story, and I felt like I was right there experiencing those times with you. The eagle has landed! That booming exclamation almost made me topple from my chair. I'm sure it would have done the same if I had worked at that location when he said it as well. So brought me in again. I completely fell for your speech, MaryT, and you toppled my preconceptions of how well a leadership speech can be performed. Great job.